Hey friends, it's Rachel with the Ponds Farmhouse. Are you a fan of budget-friendly decorating ideas and DIY projects? Well, you're in the right place. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you how I made some Anthropologie lookalikes. You know, they have the cutest little accessories for the home. However, the prices sometimes are a little staggering. However, I found a way to make some cute little trays that look almost identical to the Anthropologie trays. And the best part is I was able to customize them to the colors and designs that I wanted for my home. So if that sounds good to you and you'd like to see how they turned out, let's get started. I'll show you step by step how I created these cute little trays, 2 of them for only $10. Okay, first of all, like I said, these trays were so darn cute, but very expensive at Anthropologie. So I went looking for some alternatives. And the first one I found was this $5 tray from the Dollar Tree. And I thought, well, it's not exactly the same. It's rectangular instead of oval, but I think it'll work. Then I went to Hobby Lobby and found this cute little tray, which I thought would be perfect for the trinket size. Plus, I found my little wooden monogram here. So the other thing that I picked up at Hobby Lobby was some beautiful paper to line the insides of the trays. And so I picked up several different ones because I really wasn't sure. I really like this one. This is a really soft, pretty one too for a soft bathroom. And then if you were wanting something for Easter, this is adorable, this with the little bunnies. But I think what I'm going to do for today, because I'm wanting to use these in my bathroom, and so I think I'm going to go with these. I think this is my choice. I want it bright and cheerful for summer. Oh, I also found these. This is really good for like a garden or on a screened-in porch. So I may have to head back to Dollar Tree and pick up another one of these trays. I might do this in a tray for my porch. So anyway, those are the ideas that I had. So what we're going to do first is we've got to paint these. And I'm going to paint the insides of them white. And then we're going to add some color on the outsides to go with the print that we're going to put into the bottom of the tray. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm filling in these grooves that are in the bottom of this tray. I originally didn't think too much about it, but then I got to thinking that this might actually, over time, the paper that we're going to be putting in the bottom of it would sink into these grooves. And so what I'm doing is I'm just using some spackle. You could use wood putty or whatever you have on hand, but the reason that I decided on the spackle is it dries just a little bit quicker than the wood putty that I have on hand. So I'm wanting to get the project finished as quickly as possible. So I'm just going ahead and covering all this, just making sure I've got it pressed in there really good so that the grooves will not interfere with the paper that we're going to be putting in the bottom of this. The paper's really good, heavy weight, but I just want to be extra careful because I want this tray to last. So we're going to go ahead and scrape all that off, and then we'll be ready to go to the next step. Okay, I'm going to be using this seashell pink craft paint to paint the exterior of the smaller tray. I decided that I wanted to use 2 contrasting colors for the trays to coordinate because I'm going to be using them in my bathroom. But I didn't want them to be matchy-matchy. So this one's going to be a real pale pink on the outside. And then we're going to paint the outside of the other one. This is called Wild Rose. So that'll be a little bit of a darker shade to coordinate with the paper that we're using for this project. Next, we're adding a little bit of the antique gold rub and buff to just the top rim here of the trays. We want it to have that look like the Anthropologie piece has with that gold rim on it. I like using the rub and buff because it just gives it a real authentic look. It looks like it's been aged as well, so I like that. You know how I like my vintage looks. So anyway, so that was just real quick and easy. You just want to make sure you get it in all the little creases there. Isn't that cute? We're coming along now. So we've got our rub and buff on. We've got our tray painted on the outside. We're going to add the rub and buff to the larger tray, and we're ready to go. If you find that you got outside the lines with your rub and buff, what you can do is just come back in and just touch it up with a little paint. So I'm just going to kind of go around these edges here. I did let it get down too close on the sides there, so we want to just kind of smooth that out. There we go. Now that looks a lot better, so it's not ragged looking on the edges. Okay, now that we have everything painted, what we're doing is we're just adding some clear wax. Let's see if I can find where I'm at. We're just going to add some clear wax to cover over the paint and then buff it out so that we get a really good shiny surface here. So I'm just adding a little bit of the wax all over it. Then we're going to come back in and wipe it down. We want to just get a good coating on everything.